Hello. Indeed, we're going to be live, and of course we're talking about all things Istanbul, Constantinople, been Istanbul, Constantinople, been a long time gone, Constantinople, and now it's Turkish July. Good morning, afternoon, everybody. My name is Jamie Jew. Welcome back to another live stream, talking about all things Turkey.
We'll be going through every entry, every way that we can.
Yeah, for flipping else sake, the puns never get any better. But yeah, nevertheless, we are back for another live stream. This will probably be all things considered, considering the fact that the contest is going to be coming up soon. So, in terms of the dates, just trying to think, because Eurovision we will probably start, as far as May is concerned, and then all sorts of shenanigans happen. So we'll probably make 4 episodes of this at the moment. Hello, Punk, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Welcome, thank you for joining.
And then after the contest, we'll start again.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. We'll definitely do that. We'll make 4 episodes of this. Continuing on with, of course, your votes as far as what we choose next is concerned. I'll pop a poll in after this to confirm which particular country we'll be talking about next. In the meantime, this whole live stream is merely just talking about Turkey. Gobble gobble. So first of all, before we get into the entries, what were your memories of Turkey, if you can remember?
Well, I mean, from like recent times before they left, their songs were really, really good. They were a really, really good thing, and I was sad the day they left.
Yeah. Remember, Turkey is choosing an artist for the 2024 contest. They're trying to. That is for sure. That is
good. I'm glad that.
Well, fingers crossed they do come back. I think a lot of us do want them to come back.
Yeah.
But there you go. What was I going to say? Yeah. So, how do they leave anyway? Or why did they leave?
They left because they didn't agree with the voting system.
But they kind of made their own voting system in their own voting contest.
Yeah.
It was a bit weird. But yeah, there's been talk around. The main reason why Turkey left is because of its apparent stance in as far as its political stance is concerned. And social standing more to the point. But it is what it is. But that, You know, well, it kind of reflects it well with given the last few modern entries of Turkey, especially in 2009, I like to think. We'll get to those later, obviously.
Yes.
But let's dive into the years. I think it's only appropriate we start now with the years of the Turks. They officially participated between 1975 to 2012, so we've got quite a few to go through, and we will delve into each of them a little bit. Obviously, we have to also give a big shout out to Schlager Lucas once again. If you haven't checked him out already, go check out his film. They left for political things that happened in the country. Well, I just say political and social
apparently
standards.
Erdogan's going to lose the next election, so Erdogan might lose the next election.
Is that good, bad, indifferent, what?
It'll be good because he was the one who forced Turkey to leave. So yeah.
Well, we'll see. Any case, let me get over to here, do the old window capture, and here it is, and all its mighty. Turkey in the Eurovision Song Contest again. Go check out Schlager Lucas on the YouTube if you haven't done so already.
He's losing in all polls.
Good.
Excellent. Well,
there you go.
Anything that helps. That's such a great country to return.
Oh, that's a very Turkish look, is it not? Sümeyye Yankee with Senile Berk Dakika. 1 minute with you.
Does anyone know where my Johnny has gone?
Do 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 do.
So where did this come?
It came 19th with 3 points. Okay. Let's delve into this one a little bit more.
Yes.
Once I get my shenanigans up. Hang on a minute. Let me just do that over there. So therefore we can delve into it. So as far as this particular song is concerned,
Yeah.
it officially came last. So 19th out of 19 performers, it came last.
Not a good debut.
Not a good debut, but unlike Morocco, they didn't give up. So I suppose it's something.
Yeah. They only got 3 points.
Yeah, it was chosen in a national final, by the way, called Saki Yarasimami. Yeah, he got last place. Lol.
Yeah.
105 songs were submitted though towards the broadcaster. 17 were shortlisted. And then there was 8 put towards through to the final, and apparently that was the top pick as far as, mind you, even Steams with points with another song.
So which countries actually gave them points? Let's have a look.
Monaco.
Just Monaco.
Just Monaco only gave them 3 points.
Yeah.
They gave their top to Portugal that year. In case you are interested. As far as Sumida is concerned, by the way, we're getting this all off Wikipedia, in case you can tell. Turkish pop singer, presenter and film actress, best representing Turkey at the Eurovision Song Contest. And that's about it, other than she did a few things in Turkey. If you knew about her, then obviously please let me know. She did a few films apparently. In 61 with the
Gunesh Dog Bassin.
And then Hamal in 76.
Yes.
Again, I've never
watched those. If you've seen those films, let us know what they're about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
78, a joint 18th place with 2 points. Nilüfer and Nazar with Sevinç, Darling.
That sounds like a clone of Teaching, Ding Dong.
I don't know why not a lot of people are voting for them, because I don't know, they kind of got their own little taste of them, but maybe it's because it's an Eastern flair and a lot of Western countries participate in it. Actually, Sevinç means when you loved. Okay. Merci beaucoup on that one. 4 people watching at the same time, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have just tuned in, we're talking about Turkey. Gobble gobble. Sorry. Nilüfer is one of the performers.
Nazar,
with You Loved apparently. But thank you for the history. Listen, blame the person who put this together, not me. But let's have another listen to the song again. So. I don't know, it's quite jolly in its own little way.
It is a clone of Ding a Dong though, isn't it?
Is it really?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I suppose the way it sounds, but then again, a lot of songs in the 70s sounded like that, I suppose. Joint 18th in terms of where it finished, which was out of 20 competitors, so it's not too bad, I guess. that being said, they also did a national final and won that respectively out of 5 competitors, gaining the most amount of points. It got 1 point each from Norway and us, the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
So, well done. You deserve it.
They gave us 6 points.
Yeah, thank you for the reciprocation. And it gave 12 to Israel that year. Not a huge surprise, all things considered.
But they snubbed Norway.
They did snub Norway. You're quite right. Yeah. But yeah, got pick of the bunch out of that year's national final. That's about as far as that's concerned.
But yeah, there's a big gap between the thing. The semi-final was in December, and the final of that national final was in February.
Oh, that is quite a gap, actually. Yeah. Nilufer has had quite a bit of a career, apparently. One of the biggest hits, Show Yapma, was included in the album Yeniden, as they pronounce it.
She's Turkey's national ambassador to UNICEF, apparently, and...
apparently the previous song for the first time in Turkey participated, according to Punk, was that Turkey were preparing to invade Cyprus.
Oh.
No wonder there's always been a bit of tension.
Yeah.
But yeah, together with the band NASA, she represented the Eurovision Song Contest. So yeah, been, as you say, an ambassador to UNICEF, which is good news.
She was awarded the honorary title of state artist of Turkey, which is pretty... She developed breast cancer but beat the cancer after a 9-month treatment. That is brilliant.
Sweet. Well done. That's what I want to hear. That's
her biggest achievement.
Not the only person to do that. No. I'm looking at you, Kylie. Sabine. Oh, actually, we've done the song. The other person was Nazar. They're basically a group. Also did Turkey's entries in 82 and 87, which we'll come to. Plus San Marino's entries.
In 2016 and 20...
Oh, sorry, the band included Olkaito Ahmet.
To compose.
He composed them.
He also...
Quite a popular figure.
He done Say Na Na Na.
Say Na Na Na. Say Na Na Na.
That is cool. He actually did Say Na Na Na.
What was 2016 San Marino entry?
I think that was Serhat's other one.
Oh, boy.
I think it was, anyway.
I didn't know. We'll have to remember that, if we can. I don't know. It's very similar to last year's. 1980, Aja Pekan, Peta Oil, Petrol.
Yeah, Petrol.
I mean, what a way to talk about petrol, is all I would say.
Yeah. And it looks like they were going to take part in 79, but they withdrew.
They did. I've only just seen this myself.
Yes.
Maria, Ritter, Epic, and 21 Perrin were going to represent them with Seviyorum.
See if there's anything on the 79 link about why it was pulled out.
Let's have a look. Yeah, whatever. Bound to be some notes here on controversies, I would imagine. If not, interval notes, class format. Turkey decided not to participate after Arab countries had pressured it to not participate as it was held in Israel. Obviously,
yeah,
we should have realised that.
Yeah,
good old Israel never lets us down.
Yeah,
but they did come back in 1980 in The Hague, in the Netherlands, with Aya Pekken with Petrol, basically.
Yeah.
About the same beat as their last few years. We'll come back to that in a minute. But yeah, that also won a national final.
Out of 2 songs.
Well, there was 3 into 2.
Oh right, fair enough.
That makes sense. They did get 12 points from Morocco.
Yeah.
Probably not a huge surprise.
No.
Well done on the old neighbourly gesture.
8 points from Italy as well.
And 3 points from Austria, coming 23 points and 15th place. It gave 5 points to us and 12 that year to the Netherlands. And there's that one. As far as the artist herself, well, she's got a biography and a half.
Wow.
Turkish singer known by the title Superstar in the Turkish media is Ida. So
she changed her hair since then.
Okay, and this song just criticises America and other Western powers. No wonder it got points from Morocco, is all I will say.
Yeah.
And maybe a little bit, maybe I'm not a huge surprise about Italy either. Pekkan became a prominent figure of Turkish pop music with her songs in which she tried to create a strong female figure. By keeping her works updated and gaining influence from Western elements, she managed to become one of Turkey's modern and enduring icons in different periods. So she's very well known, apparently.
Yes,
she's got a very long Wikipedia page.
Yeah,
I would love to discuss it further.
She also got the. She also holds the title of state artist in Turkey.
Yes, indeed. Had quite a career, has to be said.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could probably go on all day about her, but unfortunately we haven't got time. Sorry. No. But I think this is not a bad song, considering the fact it's taking the mick out of the Western countries.
Yeah.
Right, in 81, it was another joint 18th effort with 9 points. Modern Folk Trio and Aysegul with Don Me Dolap, or Carousel, apparently.
Don Me Dolap, yeah.
Dolap. Another national final win by quite a chunk, apparently. Or at least it went to the final two, put it that way. The scene is very popular in Turkey and she still publishes songs, and also she played on many movies, the previous one, that is.
Finland, they got 5 points from Finland, 3 points from Yugoslavia and 1 point from Luxembourg.
Yeah, and that year in 81, they actually gave 12 points to Germany, not to the UK. They actually gave them 8 points, and Spain 10 points.
Maybe it was just different music styles.
Yeah, different tastes, different that. Well, put it this way, Turkey and Germany are quite the pals.
Yes.
Aren't we? At least we forget. They've given each other quite... Well, especially Germany over to Turkey.
Yes, of course.
Quite the pals act, is all I will say. As far as these artists are concerned, Modern Folk Trio, as the name implies, their main source is Turkish folklore songs. Yeah. The group was founded in July 1969 by Doğan Kanku, Ahmet Kurtaran, excusez-moi, and Selami
Imagil.
Apologies for any butcherness of that. Yeah. In the same year, they accompanied Esin in a song Bebek.
Bebek.
Eskana Krezek. 1970, they began to produce their own records. In 71 September, the two members of the group got married and they temporarily put a halt to their activities.
They also attempted to represent Turkey in Eurovision 81.
Well, they attempted to do it in 78, failed, but this time they got it in 81. Only getting 9 points as we all know. During the 1990s, they concentrated on concerts. One of the more important CDs in the 90s was Istanbul, Sarkilari,
Songs of Istanbul,
with Emil Sayan, but the CD was made by a bank and was not released to the public. That's a bit bad.
Oh, that's stupid.
Oh, Bebek means baby.
Sorry, Bebek.
Alexa, shut up. Telling Alexa to shut up, sorry. After 2000, they released their own albums. Original members of the band hasn't changed except period between 95 and 99, when Doğan Kanku was replaced by
Yapı Setlin.
Thank you. Setin, I think it is. Yeah, it feels like the same as the last few years.
Yes, it does, Nothing really standing out.
Nah. Nice beard on the guy on the top, second to left. Neko with Honey, or Where?
Honey?
Honey, where are you?
Which means where, apparently.
It was very corny, innit?
Yes.
Put it this way, a lot of songs in 82 were sort of trying to think like similar to Bucks Fizz at the end of the day. As far as this song is concerned, it was
professional jury.
It was for its national final, and garnered top spot over. Oh, mind you, Neko had 4 songs in its national final, so it kind of hogged the limelight a little bit. A little bit. Got 1 point from Finland, 2 from the Netherlands. Got 3 lots of 3 points from Austria, Norway, and Switzerland, and 8 points from
Luxembourg.
They did.
And they gave us 10 points.
They did, but they also gave 12 to Germany. Again, not a huge surprise.
No, not a huge surprise. No.
Not a huge surprise. I mean, all things considered, but especially of the year.
Yep.
As far as the band are concerned, we don't have a piece on them.
Yep.
Sorry, we don't really know much information. I wish we did.
No.
Moving on, let's go to, unfortunately, another last place.
Yeah. 0 points as well.
Yeah, well, it will be in a minute, but yeah, this is a corny entry. Set it out on the shortwave with opera.
Oh dear.
Or as they like to call it, or as I like to pronounce, they like to pronounce it even, opera.
Oh dear, Turkey, you didn't really take it seriously in the 80s, did you?
Well, I mean, it won a national final, so...
Yeah.
May that what you will. Yeah, didn't get any points whatsoever, but there you go, it is what it is.
Yeah.
They gave 12 that year to Yugoslavia, of course, didn't end up winning the contest. By the way, the letter... well, I'll show you what he says. So, the letter C with a little thing at the bottom is pronounced like ch, as in chair. So you pronounce...
Necho.
Oh, Necho, I got you. I'm watching out on deck, so I'll be in and out. No worries, Buggy, thank you for letting us know. Maybe we should do it at a different time or something to make sure you're not watching out on deck constantly.
Well, it ends this week anyway, so...
Oh, well, that's fine. But, so it's Necho. Thank you for the thing. Yeah, opera, you can go opera off.
Yeah. What the hell is that? Seriously. That's one of the worst.
Oh my god, he's trolling as well. Listen to him a minute, Anna. Listen.
Oh dear.
It's the early version of the troll song, isn't it? Set in Alp.
He's dead.
Oh, rip. Rip. We don't care about his life. I mean, we do, but we don't. His career started in the 1970s with winning the competition at Altin Ses. In these years, he released a Greek song that had been written by Sezin Kumher Onal. Apologies if I butcher that. The song became a hit, sold 500,000 copies and earned him a golden certificate. Represented Turkey. Alp was the target of devastating criticism for years due to his failure at the contest. Turkey has its first victory in the... we don't care about... We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not surprised he got criticism for the fact he did absolutely appallingly at the contest. But there you go. It is what it is. Let's move on to... a folk dance. Best Yil once, or once, I think they pronounce it, with On Yil Sonya. Onwa.
A bit boring, aren't they, these songs?
Especially, I think it's the movement that made it a bit boring.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Turkish Brotherhood of Man.
Yeah.
Voulez-vous?
It is a bit voulez-vous,
Yeah.
Good grief. The S underneath it is like sh, as in shark. Gotcha. So, besh yil ons, un yil sonra. I think so I pronounce it. But with Hele, a folk dance. Not much to speak about, other than the fact that, again, it won a national final somehow.
We gave it 5 points.
We gave it 5 points, apparently.
Yeah.
They got 2 lots of 6 points from Sweden and Switzerland. You did mention the rest.
We got 10 points from Yugoslavia, gave them 10.
Yeah, they did.
Belgium gave them 4, Finland gave them 3, Ireland gave them 2, and the Netherlands gave them 1. And they only gave us 1 point.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Spain, 12 points for them that year. But yeah, not much to speak about as far as the song stuff is concerned, other than it's a little bit
boring.
A little bit boring. Surprisingly, they got 12. I'm not going to lie about that one. So it's translated as 5 years ago, 10 years later.
Oh.
Right. Turkish band in the 80s. They built a reputation for singing harmonies, being the Turkish answer to ABBA.
Well, exactly why we had the music.
Yeah. Oh my god. Da da dee, voulez-vous. You're right there.
Yeah.
Having failed to be the 83 representatives and finishes second in the Turkish heats, have represented Turkey in 84 with the song Hele. A band consists of Nilgun
Onatuk.
Atkan Unuvar,
yeah.
Mehmet Horoz, and Esma Erdem,
yeah.
and Sebgun Tansel. Oh my god, there's a lot of members.
Heki Moglu.
And Seda Unuvar, who is a daughter of Atakan. Okay, there's a lot of names to go through, but they've had a lot of members over the years, has to be said. Yeah, that was a bit weird. Oh my god, what a transition!
Wow.
MFO with Did I Die? Asik.
According to this, it's called Sufi.
No, I think you're looking at the wrong one.
Oh, well, right, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Again, won its national final, the 9th edition of its national final. Got 8 from us.
Yeah.
So make that what you will.
Yeah.
It's got its first 12 points. Guess which? I'm not gonna say anything. These 3 guys are also very popular in the country. Thank you very much for saying this up. But guess which country they got their 12 points from? Let us know in the comments. We'll let you know in a minute or if you're right or not.
We gave them 8 points.
And Ireland gave them 7.
Spain gave them 3.
They got 2 sets of 2 points from Finland and Germany.
And 1 point from Belgium and Norway.
Yes. They gave... Actually, interesting enough, they didn't give Norway, the eventual winners, any points at all.
No. They gave us 10 points.
And Spain 12 points. But there you go on that one. Not much else to really say about the song. No, I was looking at the wrong band, idiot. Oh yeah, they are very popular. MFO, which is translated as Masfar Fault Uksan, also known by the original name Masa Verfut.
Turkish pop and rock band with Maza Allens and Fuat Guna and Ozak Ugar as members.
Ozkan Ugar as members. While many of their songs poke fun at common Turkish types or satirise prejudice and corruption, others are more spiritual in nature, showing their interest in Sufism. Reputation 3 represented Turkey
Yeah, that's where I saw the other one.
Fair enough. Famous Turkish musicians such as Sertab Erener, Feridun Duzagak, and etc. played MFO cover songs in their albums and concerts. Fair enough. They must be really popular over there. Yeah, initials of their name. And yeah, guess which particular country they got the douze points from? I'll give you... Well, I mean, we're a bit delayed, so obviously I have to let you know. Right, we'll play a bit more of the song.
Yeah. They raided Michael Jackson's wardrobe.
I don't know, I quite like this one. Weird. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. It was Switzerland who gave them 12 points that year. But they did a lot better in 86. Clips of it on La did probably the best performance best showing so far at Eurovision, with the song Haley coming 9th with 53 points. Ooh, trumpet. I mean...
Female Joe, a bit of a copy of Bobby Socks.
It is a little bit Bobby Soxy, I'm not going to lie. But there you go. So Haley, their song for 86.
Yeah.
After winning their 10th edition of the national final. Got 12 points from Yugoslavia that particular year. You may
8 points from Germany and Switzerland, 6 points from Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands, 3 points from Israel, Austria, 2 points. We gave them 2 points as well, and that's all the points they got.
Yeah, and they got 12 points from Belgium. They gave 12 points to Belgium that year.
They gave us 6 points.
Yay! which is more than we usually get, I'm not going to lie. Clips of Ve Onlar, just a Turkish band, that's what they mention. Group members who won the national final were... Oh, you can mention.
However, the Greek members won the national final were... another band won the national final. However, Kulabe refused to go to Eurovision. Ribas said that she had important exams in the weeks of the finals and that her boyfriend didn't want her to go. Therefore, she was replaced by Canada.
Oh, it was one member of the band. There was one member of the band in regards to that. Well, that's boyfriends for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're made up of Svengol, or Sveningol, or Sevingol, excuse me, Bahadir, Gur Akkad, Emre Tukur, Daria Bozkurt, and Seden Kulibali, who we were mentioning earlier about as far as the fact she couldn't go. That's a bit sad, if you ask me. Anyway, not a bad number. I can see why they did well. But unfortunately, they would hit back down to earth the following year.
Another 0 points.
Yeah.
I can understand why. What the hell is this?
I don't know. I mean, I like her enthusiasm. Sail, Tana, and Lokomotiv with Sakim Sevgi Ustune, which is translated as My Song is About Love. I'm surprised in a way that came last, but there you go. I mean, it won its national final. And by some margin as well.
They gave 12 points to Yugoslavia and only 3 points to us.
Yeah. Gave 10 to Ireland that year, the eventual winners. Yeah, bit odd that one. Bit odd as to why. I don't know. Let me have another listen to it actually.
Maybe it just didn't. It just fell. Maybe it just fell apart on the night.
Doesn't sound like it.
No.
I don't know. Very unusual if you ask me. But Sail Tana, representing the group, quite the illustrious career. Tana signed a record deal with the One Numara. I'm sorry if I'm butchering this.
Platsilic.
A label belonging to Ali
Cockatape.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I thought he said something else. Her debut 45 album or record was released in '74. The following year, her second single. She's been around the game for a little while. She's been around the game for a little while. And it's talking about her Eurovision.
Apparently, she's the greatest gay icon in Turkey.
That's saying something, all things considered. After that, she took a break. Then she returned to music and recorded Nane, other 1980s singles. Well, we got that. Moved to Bodrum in 1990, and then released a few more music after that. Yeah, very interesting that she's become a big gay icon. Ooh, fair play to her. I wonder if Luxembourg would have been able to host if they won nowadays. Probably not.
No, maybe. I don't know. That's the thing is, do you think they'll ever return? That's the question.
Probably haven't got the probably haven't got the budget for it.
No,
unfortunately.
Saying that though, their broadcast is one of the richest in Europe.
That's weird. That's why they won't do it anymore. Not much to say about Lokomotiv other than they did a song. But there you go. Let's move on to MFO again.
Yeah. We don't really need to talk about the band because we already did in the
We already did.
That is a very 80s stack.
Look at the style of them. They've gone from Michael Jackson look to look at them.
To Del Boy and his drunk friends.
Is this Only Fools and Horses Turkey edition?
Yes.
I love the choreography in this.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we won't do that. Yeah, Sufi came 15th with 37 points.
Won its national final.
Yeah. Got 8 points from Germany and Israel.
6 points from France, 5 points from Spain, 4 points from Luxembourg and Sweden, and 1 point from Netherlands and us. But they gave 12 points to us.
Well, there you go. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Mind you, I don't think Germany sent in a good entry that year, so I suppose everybody. But that being said, it gave turn to eventual winners Switzerland, so you know, fair play, I guess. What was probably Greece? Oh, if Luxembourg would have been able to host, they won nowadays. Oh, and what was probably Greece? Oh, I think I know what you're on about.
Yeah.
But anyways, but yeah, only got 1 point from us, even though they gave us 12. Sorry. But we know about MFO, so there you go. Right.
I can't look at the artist on this one.
No, I know. Fine. Other than the fact that Del Boy had a good day out. Now we've got Pan with Bana Bana. To me.
Yeah.
To me, to you, to me. Well, we've got a couple of them that look like Chuckle Brothers.
What the hell?
Jeez. I can see why the jury's kind of panned this, if I'm saying, because the band's called Pan. We got a win on a national final, but only got 2 sets of marks. One, say what they were.
4 points from Yugoslavia, 1 point from Spain.
Yeah, and eventual winners Yugoslavia got the 2 points from them that year. So there you go.
Yeah, not great.
No, and not much to say about Pan themselves. Haven't really. That's what happens when you're 7 minutes behind. Oh right. I'll see that. Anyways, right, not much to say about Pan. Let's move on to
Cup 1990.
21 in the minutes. Bear with me. There we go. So this particular song in 1990, it's not bad.
Another national final by the.
But this time they revealed a lot of all the points and everything, and it sweet cleaned the board with virtually a lot of 12s from its regional juries. So there you go. Got 7 points from Yugoslavia, 5 from Germany, 4 from Norway, 3 from the Netherlands, and 2 from Iceland.
And they gave 12 points to Yugoslavia again.
I was going to say. Again, not much else to say about the songs. Although that being said, as far as the national final that year was concerned, 15 songs ended up competing that year. There's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Kayahan, quite an established geezer by the looks of things.
Yeah.
You may mention some of this.
He became known for his songs Gessler Nights and Kar Tamala, Esme Gunla, Brunette's Days, which were sung by Nilufer, all becoming classical. He died on the 3rd of April 2015.
Bless. With his cotton socks. He had a bit of an illness. Okay, well,
soft tissue cancer.
Oh, bless.
Well.
But in any case, so he seems like a bit of a legend as far as Turkish ice is concerned. So long may he reign in Eurovision prowess. Even if his song's a little bit meh.
Yeah.
But there you go. Okay, Isel Selikos with and Rayan Karaka and Kan Uguliwa, yeah, with Iki Dakika, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Right, let's get on to that particular.
2 minutes and the song was 3 minutes.
No.
Yeah.
Unless it was 2 minutes.
Yes.
Unless it was, you never know. Not much to say about the song itself. Got 8 points from
Denmark and Italy.
7 points from
France, Israel and Malta.
5 from
us,
the United Kingdom, and 2
from Spain.
Yeah, and they gave 12 to Israel that year. Not a huge surprise, I guess.
Well, it is from Turkey, to be honest.
Yeah. Not a huge surprise. There you go. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, these earlier entries weren't exactly great, were they?
Well, they were very of Turkish standing. That's all I will say. They're very of Turkey.
Yeah.
We must talk about each of the individual artists here. Well,
She went solo after the group break up in 1993, Isel.
Alright, cool. I think that must be the one on the left, is it? Isel?
Yeah.
Yeah, by the looks of things. Mind you, she sold 2 million copies of her albums.
Yeah,
so
that's
not
good.
a bad effort.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Rayan Carrasca, which I'm guessing the one on the right. She had a big music-based background. She was in an Istanbul children's choir.
Interesting.
So that's pretty decent.
Yeah. Her main breakthrough came on the... her main breakthrough album was released on the 20th of May 97.
Apparently, I was going to reply on here, but apparently Punk was saying we were friends with Israel at the time. I was going to say, still friends now, are you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Following her participation in the contest, she received a number of offers to make her first solo album in '93. Karaka released her first studio album, Blasagnik, if I pronounce it, under the direction of Garo. I've seen Garo Mafayan. I think I could be wrong, but she did not promote the album as if it was not made in accordance with the musical mode of that period.
Okay.
But her main breakthrough came in May '97, where the second studio album was released. Had a bit of an acting career in 2012. Did a few things in Turkey as far as acting is concerned, then did some radio broadcasting in 2016, and then released the final new single, Roma, in 2018. So there's that. 6 people watching at the same time. Thank you so much. You lovely little legends. We're going through Turkey.
Yeah.
Lovely little Turkey's entries. And finally we're going to Cannes.
Which we can't look at.
What you doing to us? I mean, they're having fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god, doesn't he look like
Prince?
Wish lover wishing well together. Or Prince.
Yeah.
A mixture of Prince and
Terence Trent
D'Arby. No, that he goes by a different name now, but if Terence Trent D'Arby and Prince made a baby, it would look like that.
Yes, definitely.
Pretty much. Arjen Vatakosh with Yasbiti, Summer is Over.
Oh.
As far as that year was concerned, summer has only just begun.
You should be song is over. Yeah.
Came 19 for 17 points. Okay. Yasbiti. Bitty. Again, it's the 16th edition of the Sakri Yarasamasi Turkey finale. Got an 8 points though from Malta.
6 points from Yugoslavia and 3 points from Ireland.
Yeah, and as far as its points giving was concerned, I think it did kind of more or less decide the way things were going.
Yes.
10 for the UK and 12 for that year's winners, Ireland. I gave it 2. As far as the song itself is concerned,
it's a bit meh, isn't it?
It's a bit meh.
Yeah.
Alien, a Turkish singer studying music at Istanbul Technical University. Has continued her music career, releasing 2 albums with Cosme Medim in '95 and Yeniden in 2010. That's all about what Wikipedia is saying about that one. But there you go. In the meantime,
oh my, oh god, what's that?
My Brunette, apparently.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm not surprised the audience look a little bit perplexed and a little bit bored.
Yeah.
This is Barak Aidos with Esmer Yarin. Turkey's Madness with My Brunette.
Yes.
Or Esmer Yarin. Not much to say about the geezer himself for some reason.
You could mix it with this year's Armenian entry.
I mean, some people do like the Armenian entry this year, but there you go. Still, it got 2 points from Bosnia and Herzegovina, who of course made their debut that year, so fair play. 1 point from Croatia and Iceland, and 6 points from
Spain.
Yeah, weirdly.
And they gave us 8 points.
They gave us 8 points, but they also gave 12 points to Bosnia and Herzegovina, so well done. Yeah, all things considered at the time, very good, very good.
Yes.
We approve of that big time.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah, there's nothing on the geezer as far as that was concerned. Didn't need to go through the the pre-selection for Mill Street, which is basically you know what I mean. Anyway, unfortunately did not participate in '94. Took a year out, I think, due to the relegation malarkey.
Yeah.
Because they garnered quite a low amount of points. Jeez Louise. And this is Arzu Eke in '95 with Sev.
Okay. Which means love.
It does. And this is a nice song this time around.
Yeah,
it sounds like a song.
Yeah, this is much better.
That's not bad. Again, not much to say about the song itself.
It won a national final.
Other than it won a national final. Seems to be a running theme here. Got 7 points from Malta, so well done to them. 5
points from Croatia.
3 points from Slovenia.
2 points from Spain and us,
the United Kingdom. And 1 point from Belgium and Israel. It gave 12 that year to eventual winners.
Norway.
They did, yes.
With Nocturne.
They did. Because of the low points received in '93, they were unable to participate in '94, so I had to come back for this year because of the promotion relegation system.
Which was stupid, that was.
It was a bit silly, but there you go.
Yeah.
Best known for its participation in Eurovision. She actually tried to represent Turkey beforehand, but failed to place in '87 and '88 in its national finals. Did represent Bana. She was one member of Bana Bana.
Oh, right, fair enough.
In '89, but came second in '91. Finally got a big solo break that year, but only coming 16th. Oh well, it is what it is.
None of her Eurovision songs were major hits in Turkey.
Oh well. Let's move on to '96. Sebnem Paka.
With Bezinki Mevsim, 5th season. Finished 12th.
I mean, it's not a bad beat though.
It's alright. It's a bit.
But this wouldn't be her first outing. By the way, she came 7th in the pre-qualifying round.
Oh wow.
Which is interesting. In fact, she only came 12th this time around. But so, I mean, it's not bad. It's a nice, okay-ish ballad, but there you go. Points of they gave us 12 in the pre-qualifying round, and then Ireland 12 points in the actual event. I can say you do the pre-qualifiers, and I'll do the.
So in the qualifying round, they got 10 points from Spain and Switzerland, 8 points from Bosnia and Poland, 7 points from Malta. 6 points from Finland, 4 points from Croatia, Israel, and the United Kingdom, us. 3 points from Sweden, and 1 point from Portugal.
Interestingly enough, Punk said the singer, Sebnem, was 19 years old at the time, and is now a music teacher, and one of my friends is a student of her.
Oh, wow. That is cool.
Small world after all.
Small world,
Small world indeed.
It's a small world after all.
But yeah, it got 10 points from Malta in the final. Spain gave it 8 points. Netherlands gave it 7. Switzerland and the United Kingdom gave it 6 points. Belgium, Bosnia and Finland gave it 5. 4 from France and 1 point from Croatia. They gave 2 points to Ireland in the final.
Yeah, which were the eventual winners.
They were the eventual winners. Somehow, considering the points were just weird. Anyway, Sebnem Paka herself, as you say, very popular figure herself, graduated from Marama University Music Education Senior Department in 2000 eventually. Bloody hell, she was young at the time. And as you say, been working as a music teacher since 2004 after working for 4 years in private education institutions affiliated to the Ministry of National Education. Wowzers. Yeah, that's fine. But this wouldn't be our first rodeo because it comes to arguably their best entry to date. And I, for one, really do like the 97 entry.
It was a good song.
Came third place, Seb and Paka with Group Ethnic with Dinil or Listen.
Yeah.
Da da da, boobadooski doo. I keep doing that.
Yeah.
I really do like this one. I'm not gonna lie. When I keep hearing it every now and again, when looking back at the '97 contest, that's up there for me. Daniil. Yeah, of course we knew about that. Virtually stormed the national final. He got 12 points from quite a few countries.
Yeah, he got 12 points from Bosnia, Germany, and Spain. 10 points from Malta, 7 points from Austria, Greece, Iceland and Italy, 6 points from Estonia, France, Hungary, Sweden and Switzerland, 5 points from Portugal, 4 points from Russia and us, the UK, and 2 points from Ireland and the Netherlands.
And that's despite the fact it started second on the night.
That's impressive.
That is really good.
That's a brilliant result from performing second.
Yeah, following Cyprus and proceeding a very poor Norway that year, I'm not going to lie. But
as I said, I don't think that rule about performing second, I know no one's ever won, but if a favourite did perform in that slot...
they probably would do at least well.
Yes.
Let's put it this way. If Sweden did qualify and they ended up getting first half, would the officials dare put a second up?
I would love to see.
It would be amazing to see that happen. I'm not so sure that's going to happen, but anyway, we'll deal with that another day.
Yeah.
But yeah, gave 12 points to Malta that year.
Yeah.
Which was Let Me Fly It Better, and then gave winners the UK only 7 points. Screw you, Turkey.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking, but I do really like this one.
Yeah.
Right, so moving on. Actually, we'll talk about the group that came with them. Group Ethnic. No, we don't have a piece on them. Never mind. Oh, this was a bit of an odd one because so first of all, this is Tusman with Uno Tamam.
Uno Tamazin.
Yeah, that one. You can't forget. Now, before we talk about the actual song itself, I remember distinctly from a behind-the-scenes stuff for the '98 contest, in a reveal like documentary or whatever, the orchestra for that evening found this one to be a right pain in the proverbial.
Oh.
Because, or to play to that is because, there were a lot of like different melodies with it, whereby hardly any of it was within like strict 6/8 or 4/8, 8/4, that kind of beats. It was all like 5s and 3s and all the rest of it, so it was a bit odd. And in the in rehearsals, this didn't meet the 3 minutes in any of the rehearsals.
Oh, dear.
They had to keep speeding it up for some reason, and somehow, some way, they met the 3-minute mark in the final, and it was only by pure chance.
Oh dear.
But made that work you well. I got 12 points from Germany.
5 points from Croatia and Macedonia, 2 points from Romania, 1 point from the Netherlands.
But on the plus side, his jury did give 12 too.
Us.
Yay! Yeah, I do.
And he gave 5 points to the winner Israel.
Yeah, but it wasn't of his jurors.
Yes.
To be fair, like Turkey didn't. Obviously, televotes were a majority of all the countries, but Turkey didn't go with the public vote. They stuck with a jury vote. But yeah, I remember this one was a pain in the old proverbial for the orchestra. Got somehow through it, is all I would say. Otherwise, though, I quite like it.
It looks like Jack from EastEnders.
If you know EastEnders, let me know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's quite enjoyable. It's like da 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 da. Well, we'll come to the next one in a minute. We'll speak about Tuzman next. Oh, not much to say other than you can go ahead.
Tuzman attempted to represent his home country of Turkey 3 times, Once in 96 to the songs bulletin, which did not receive a rank. The third and final time in 1988 and won the national final. He went to the contest in Birmingham and came 14th. He started his acting career since 2005 by portraying Muro in the TV show Valley of the Wolves Ambush.
He's a bit of an actor as well. I mean, I can see why he's an actor.
Yeah.
In the meantime, 99, 16th place with 21 points. Tuba Ono.
She took part in this out.
Group Mystic is back.
Yes.
With Don Arctic. Come back, literally.
Yeah. They actually took part in Israel.
Oh, yeah. Well, they were friends at the time, to be fair.
Yeah.
I like the outfit on it, I'm not going to lie, but there you go. Not bad.
No.
Meh. Germany, stop taking the mick.
12 points from Germany, 5 points from France, and 4 points from Norway.
You could tell, like, the televoters virtually nearly ruined Eurovision with the amount of diaspora voting going on.
And they gave 12 points to Germany.
I mean, come on! Come on! What are you guys doing? Look, we were a bit guilty of it ourselves.
They gave us 4 points.
Oh, thank you.
And only 3 points to the eventual winner.
No, Sweden. Sweden won of that, yeah, you don't.
Oh, yeah, 6 points, yeah. Sorry.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Well, they gave 10 to Iceland.
Yeah.
But seriously, this was the starting period of whereby the public were just taking the mick with the diaspora voting. Like, just stop it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, I'm dreading the semi-finals this year.
What do you mean? Oh,
only.
jeez, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
But I mean, unfortunately, we can't find any information about Tuba Onal or Group Mystic for some reason, so apologies about that. In fact, I like her outfit. Song's a bit.
So now to the 2000s. Their final 12 years.
Yes. Bless her hearts. Pina Ayan and the SOS with Yorgunum Anla. Understand that I'm tired, apparently. Came 10 to 59 points. Very Turkish, put it that way.
Yeah.
Very, very Turkish. Very, very Turkish.
Yeah.
Didn't get 12 from Germany though. Germany gave them 10 points, but they did get 2 lots of 2 points from
France and the Netherlands.
Yee, and the other points were
5 points from Austria, Macedonia as it was then.
Former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia.
Yeah, and from Switzerland. 4 points from Finland, 3 points from Belgium, and 1 point from Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. So they got the Scandinavian 1 point.
They literally got the Scandinavian 1 point of that. Yeah, gave 12 to Sweden though, and
1 to the winner.
1 to the eventual winners, Denmark.
They gave us 6 points.
I remember the audience booing that a bit. I must admit that evening when it was announced Denmark 1 point, but 6 to us. But then again, Turkey only used jurors.
Yeah.
Again, only used the jurors. Well, there you go. The entrance chose about professional during its national final. Although the song was originally in Turkish, during the contest was sung partially in English. Well, they were allowed to be fair. Pina Ayan, who you can see here. First participated in the Turkish national finals in '96 in a duet with Tunsman with the song Var Missin Soil, and came in second. Second time was in '97, but did not receive a rank. But in collaboration with the SOS, finally got the gig. And
A rare top placing, 10 place.
So she got top 10, so give her credit where credit.
After the Eurovision Song Contest today, she took part in the TRT show Gunni Lek Reba.
Gunluk Reba.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
It's a singing show.
What is this, a singing show? Let's have a quick look at it.
No, it's just her album.
No, I'm pretty sure it's some sort of show.
Oh.
I have no idea what it is. English, let's see what it is. Bear with me, we're trying to do some English translations here, if the system wants to play ball with us. Oh no, it is the album, you're right,
Yes.
not my bad, sorry.
Yeah.
What was I looking for there? Okay, never mind. Okay, the SOS. Let's see.
I don't think they had a click on them.
Oh no, you're right, they didn't.
No.
Okay, let's move on to 2001 then. We're almost towards their winner, by the way.
Yes.
Ooh, ballady.
Yeah.
Sedat Uche with Sevgilye Son, The End of Love.
Yeah.
Came 11th with 41 points.
It's a safe song.
Safe but very nice.
Yes. It's sort of like the ballads that Italy would probably enter.
If it was Italian, perhaps.
Yes.
Did get well. At least you could say Greece and Turkey were on better terms this time around.
Yes.
Because they got 10 points from Greece that
Yes,
year.
and they got 7 points from Croatia, France, and Germany, 4 points from Malta, and 3 points from Denmark and the Netherlands.
And gave its 12 to eventual winners that year, Estonia. Although, why did everybody give 12 points to Estonia
Didn't
that
give
year?
us any points.
Well, I'm not surprised.
No.
All things considered. Gave 10 to Croatia though, which I find interesting.
Yeah.
So Vigili Son actually means end to lover, Valentine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, blame the geezer for setting up these English translations. That's all I will say. Sedat. Let's see about Sedat.
He also attempted to participate in OC's Turkey, the Turkish version of The Voice.
Oh, which garnered a negative response.
Oh.
But he's got a good voice, though. Why would you say he's had a negative response? But yeah,
He also he also took part again in 2005.
we will get to that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, tried to participate Turkey twice before, coming fourth and third, I think it was.
Yes.
Oh no, 4 occasions.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. But there you go. Quite the illustrious attempt at being seen as a. Is all I will say. Anyway, 2002.
Bucket Bengisu.
Bouquet, Bengisu, and Group Sapphire with Leilakla Soldu Kalbinde or Withered Lilies in Your Heart.
Yeah.
These are getting more elaborate by the minute.
Yeah.
At least you can say they're having fun.
Yeah.
God, the smile on her, jeez. Mind you, got all its points, but got 8 points from the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. Is not a huge surprise there.
7 points from France and Romania, 4 points from Spain, and 3 points from Croatia.
But I didn't get anything from Germany.
No.
Where are you, Germany? I'm looking at you.
Yeah, and they gave us 2 points.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're too kind. 12 points from Austria that year, which is interesting. Mind you, 5 to Malta and 6 to Latvia, which is interesting. But there you go. Bouquet, I think I pronounce it. You can go ahead.
They obviously represented Turkey in the Eurovision Song Contest 2002, where they earned 29 points and ended up in 16th place.
The song is coming, don't worry about it.
In 2011, Bengisu won the special prize of the Jury Wafer Awards at the Golden Voice Moldova Festival.
Buggy says she's been to Turkey. Whereabouts in Turkey have you been to, by the way? Not much else to say about Bouquet. Oh, and Group Sapphire. So there's a part of it all together.
Here we go.
Right, yes. The big one's coming.
Everything started getting really good for Turkey.
Yeah, I mean, they literally turned a corner. Not just by changing the lyrics from the language from Turkish to English, but
it worked.
It did. Everything you've been missing now, just let go and let me love you every way that I can. I'll get to make you love me again, every way that I can. I'll give you all my love and every way that I can. By Sete Verena. I mean, what else can we say about the song? It's
brilliant.
Arguably one of the best ones, especially with
easy winner.
And it is the first English song. You won it indeed. Marmaris apparently Buggy's been to. Nice one. How was it there? But originally, I should stress, the song was slightly different. It wasn't quite as Western sounding as we like. It was like a bum 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 bum. It was something like that kind of style. But ended up being it ended up being Russia that year, which was regarded as a favourite to win, and a made-up Belgium entry. But there you go. Obviously, it had a big commercial success as well in many of the Eastern Bloc countries, and
and also she was. Mind
you, went to number 1 in Sweden for 3 weeks. There you go.
And the song continues to perform well in the all-time best Eurovision entries. The song competed in Congratulations 50 Years of the Eurovision Contest as one of the 14 but finished 9th. Beating popular artists such as Celine Dion, The Pink, Sans Martin, John.
But it is a modern entry, so I think a lot of people would have gone for the modern entry in regards to that. Yeah, peaked to number 1 in Greece, Sweden, and obviously his own chart in Turkey.
Yeah.
The UK singles, we weren't so kind to it. Only peaked to 72, but hey,
our UK chart isn't really suited for Eurovision for some reason.
Well, it wasn't back then anyway. No. I mean, we came last. What do you expect? It was just an absolute...
we were the laughing stock in 2003.
We were a little bit. Sete Berna, arguably has had a great career herself. Quite a Wikipedia page on her.
Yeah, absolutely. She won Eurovision, so she's obviously going to have a big career.
Released the album No Boundaries in 2004 and released a studio album Rengarenk in 2010.
Yeah.
Along with, of course, a couple of other people. I think we'd be here all day.
Yeah, we'd be all day if we went through it all.
We would. But there you go.
Yeah.
Otherwise, very popular winner.
And then they host for the first time in 2004.
And actually not a bad effort to host with.
No.
Make you mine again. But I mean, not bad of effort, rock song wise. For Real by Athena.
Yeah.
Not bad effort at all. For Real was by the performers Athena, written by Gökhan Ozagus and Hakan Ozagus, so obviously a brother to act, I guess. Won its sort of only 3 lots of songs for the national final by some margin.
Yes.
Actually, Cyprus gave points to Turkey in that year. We didn't delve onto the points that Everywhere That I Can got.
It
didn't mention it.
No, it didn't mention them.
That's a bit weird why it didn't do that. How dare you? Then Cyprus and Turkey always used to ignore each other because the thing actually Cyprus gave points to Turkey in that year. Well, there you go. Yeah, exactly. For a period, Turkey, Cyprus and Greece and all the rest of it didn't really like each other. Now they kind of do, which is good. Good is what we've said. Anyway, back to For Real. Got a number of different points in the final. Got 4 sets of douze points. One of them, unsurprisingly, from
Germany, and then Belgium, France, and the Netherlands. 10 points from Denmark and Romania. 8 points from Albania, Austria, Monaco, Norway, Poland, Russia, and Switzerland. 7 points from Bosnia. 6 points from Greece, Macedonia, Ukraine, and the UK.
Don't forget to take sunscreen if you go to Turkey.
5 points Finland, Iceland, and Sweden. 4 points from Cyprus. 3 points from Andorra, Belarus, Croatia, Lithuania. 2 points from Israel, Latvia, Serbia, Montenegro, Spain, and 1 point from Ireland.
Lol.
Yeah.
But that being said, in the final, it gave douze points to eventual winners Ukraine, even though, interestingly enough, they gave 12 to Greece in the semi-final.
Interesting. Even though Ukraine took part in the
semi-final.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's just down to.
And they only gave Bosnia 7 points.
And they gave him 10 in the semi-finals, etc.
Yeah.
So, hey, it is what it is. Other than that, not much to say. Other than the fact he did really well, came 4th.
Yeah.
The band Athena found a lot of popularity in 97 and 2000. They are a rock ska band.
Yes, so
good old ska.
Sort of like Madness.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Well, they look mad.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
Yeah.
I've had a few studio albums. the fifth self-titled album they released in the same year as their Eurovision entry. But they released a US one. A new US was released. Sorry. Oh, US. I think he means Us was the album title.
Yeah.
After that, and then they did a cover of My Way, one of Frank Sinatra's in 2011.
Most of all, I did it my way.
Sorry,
every time when Frank gets mentioned, you have to sing one of his songs.
In 2014, they released an album called Altust. Apparently, one of the most controversial songs on that album, Ses et me, became because of the music video, which published in 2016. The music video features the day of a transgender woman. Athena criticised the prejudice against transgender people. And the hate crime in this song.
Oh,
fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. If it's definitely your sort of thing, absolutely.
Yes.
That's something we applaud, isn't it?
Yeah, because they were against the prejudice. Yeah.
No, good. Thank you. And now we go on to some. And then we got a song called Rimmy Rimmy Lay.
Yeah. Finished 13th.
And there's one of our British commentators put it at that time. You can't have a bit of lay without a bit of Rimmy Rimmy.
Easily won its national final.
It did, and it did get some points in the final. I mean, it was automatically qualified for the final anyway.
Yeah.
So got 12 from France and the Netherlands.
Yeah. 10 points to Belgium and Germany. 8 points to Albania, Bosnia, and Denmark. 7 points from Austria. 6 points from Switzerland. 4 points from Macedonia. 3 points from Bulgaria and Romania, and 1 point from the United Kingdom.
Yay. At least Macedonia changed its name. Former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia in French is a mouthful for the host. Lex Republique Yugoslav de Macedon. I remember that very vividly.
Yeah. They gave us 1 point.
Well. Yay! Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Even though that year was.
Wasn't that Touch My Fire?
It was Touch My Fire.
Yes.
Give me strength. They gave 12 to Greece that year. They were turning a corner.
Yes.
12 points to Greece that year. Other than not much to say about the song itself. Gusaren, Turkish French singer, whose output covers a wide range of genres: pop, Latin, techno. Well, you can see it on display here. Put it that way.
Music.
I mean, you can see it on display here. Is all I will say. Born in Istanbul, but moved to Paris at the age of 7. You may speak about.
She studied at the French University in Alco, which specialised in Eastern culture, and also she gave Turkish language lessons to Parisian children. Interesting.
So she's very Parisian, put it that way. Got a bit of a musical career behind her. Gusrin had the fortune of being immune from the tough battle to avoid elimination in the semis. I think it was a bit of a tough battle, but hey, fair play to her. Anyway, let's move on to 2006.
Yes.
Rimmy Rimmy Lay. I do remember this one actually.
Poor vocals. How did this come 11th? That is a terrible car crash of a vocal.
Well, it's even more surprising is that it came 8th in its semi-final. How'd you go from like virtually a spot where it's going to be near the bottom to around mid-table? If you think about
strange voting going on.
Whatever. In 2000. Where's the thing? There it is. Superstar. I mean, it was internally selected though.
Yeah.
It didn't go through a national final this time.
No.
It was internally selected. But Superstar was presented to the public along with the official music video during a press conference. The song was written by Sable Tuzan herself, and featured a combination of a disco theme with European elements.
Got 12 points from Bosnia. 10 points from France, Netherlands, and Romania. 8 points from Belgium, Germany, and Macedonia.
This is, by the way, in the semi-final.
Also 8 points from Switzerland, 6 points from Albania and Denmark, 3 points from Israel, 1 point from Bulgaria and Norway.
And the points awarded to Turkey in the grand final were, well, I mean, unsurprisingly, Germany gave it 12, along with France and... do you know what? I'm developing a bit of a theme here.
Yeah.
France and Netherlands seem to be quite pals act with Turkey as well. Bosnia and Bosnia-Herzegovina and Switzerland gave it 10. Albania and Belgium for 7. Romania gave it 6. Bulgaria and former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia gave it 4. Greece and the UK gave it 3 points and 1 point from Israel. They gave 12 that year, both in the semi-final and final, to Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Yeah, nothing for us.
Nul point. Thank you very much. No, down in the Turkish version of Gemini. I mean, it didn't come last.
No.
I don't remember how to say San Marino in French either. I know it's
San Marie, wasn't it?
No. It was a long one. I don't know why it is a long one, but it is. What was the Turkish version of this song or the previous one? I think you're talking about this one. But I don't know.
She can't sing. Let's put it that way.
I don't know. Anyway, well, actually, were we talking about Sybil? Oh yeah, Sybil Tuzan. I'm an idiot. Began her musical education and at the TRT Istanbul Children's Choir. Seems to be a bit of a theme in regards to certain other ones. You can mention a few other things.
After Eurovision, she returned with the album Saturn, in which every song on the EP had a music video for in support of the Saturn album. Cousin performed a tour throughout Turkey and Eastern Europe.
There you go. And yeah, there's been a few. After competing in 97 tour of Europe, started her own production company.
Yeah.
Ew. Well, she also recorded English and Greek versions of Superstar or Superstar. I don't know. I don't think her vocals are that bad in this, but there you go. Anyway, I like this particular one in 2007. Shake It Up, Shikarim. Shake it up, Shikarim.
So it translates to Shake It Up, Sweetheart.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Well, Shikarim means sweetheart in Turkey. Another impressive result, coming fourth with 163 points, third in its semi-final, or the semi-final.
Yeah.
Another internal selection this time around. Toured several countries in the run-up to the contest, and yeah, you did very well. Yeah. Got a lot of 12 points in the semi-final and final. Pretty much on par with the same amount of countries for the semi-final and final, minus Albania, who only gave it 10. Yeah. The 5 countries in question who gave it points in the, or 2 spot in the semi-final and final were
Albania.
Minus Albania.
Belgium, France, Germany, Netherlands, and the UK.
We gave it 12 points.
Yes.
We like a bit of a shake it up, shikarim. Like I said, Albania gave it 10, and it's virtually similar across the board as far as the points are concerned. Yes. You might as well mention them all.
So 10 points you got Albania, as we said, Austria, Bosnia, Denmark, Macedonia and Switzerland. 7 points Bulgaria, Norway, Romania and Sweden. 4 points from Finland, 3 points from Iceland, 2 points from Georgia and Russia, 1 point from Hungary, Moldova, Montenegro and Ukraine.
I swear to God, Turkey had more Western allies than they did Eastern allies.
Yes.
But there you go, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Other than that, Armenia gave 12 points in the final to Armenia. I'm trying to remember what Armenia was.
They gave 2 points to Andorra in the semis.
They didn't give anything to Serbia.
No.
Not to my knowledge, anyway.
No. Interesting.
That is interesting. Why nothing to Serbia? But there you go. As far as Kenan Doğulu is concerned, you might as well mention it.
Is a Turkish pop musician who represented Turkey in Eurovision 2007. At the age of 5, she joined the piano department of a conservatory with first place. Her studio piano for 6 years, took flute lessons from her teacher Erkan Alpay and guitar lessons from Erdem Sokmen. Meanwhile, he continued his education as a soloist in a children's choir and rhythm instruments.
Quite a lot of studio albums to his name as well.
And compilations.
Compilations.
Remixes.
EPs,
singles.
EPs, all this. So he's got quite a career, he has. Good luck to him in all his future endeavours is all I will say. Moving on to 2008. What's your feeling? Shake it up, sugar. You made all this sweet. Oh, I like this one actually. Delhi by Morbid Odyssey, or Insane as the song.
It was better than a Russian winner, wasn't it?
Hang on a minute. Then he looked like William from Wheelie Blogs.
Yes. Oh.
William's got a brother.
Oh.
Losers. Yeah, another internal selection for this one. Not the first time they would go all rocky.
Yeah.
But there you go.
This was the first year of the 2 semi-finals.
It was the first year of the 2 semi-finals, and it did relatively well.
Yes.
Turkey was granted a spot in the 2008 final because of its 4th place finish at. It had to compete in the semi-final. Had been. I don't know, but because of the new rules put into effect. It wasn't part of the Big Four, I'm afraid. But there you go. They got a deuce point from Albania in its semi-final, and 10 points from France and the UK, 8 from Denmark and Macedonia, 7 from Bulgaria and Switzerland, 6 from Sweden, 5 from Georgia and Ukraine, 4 from Hungary, and 3 points from Belarus.
And in the final, 12 points from Azerbaijan. 10 points from Albania, Belgium, France, Germany and the Netherlands.
Only 10 points, Germany? How dare you?
And 8 points from Bosnia, Herzegovina, Romania and the UK. 7 points from Macedonia, 6 points from Georgia and Switzerland. 5 points from Bulgaria and Hungary. 4 points from Denmark, Finland, San Marino and Ukraine. 3 points from Belarus. 2 points from Norway and Russia.
There you go. We could win in 2008. Yeah, I mean, you came close. 7th place.
Yeah.
Unsurprisingly, the Powers Act came big time between you guys and Azerbaijan.
And they gave 12 points to Ukraine.
In the semi-final.
Yes.
But 12 points to Azerbaijan in the final.
Yeah.
God almighty.
They're like Greece and Cyprus.
They're pretty much the new Greece and Cyprus at this point. But there you go. As far as Morbid Odyssey were concerned, literally Purple and Beyond, a play on the word Moritesi.
Meaning ultraviolet.
It is.
They're an alternative rock band from Istanbul. Its full current members are Harun Tekin, Kerim Kabadayı, Burak Guvan and Kerim Ozyegin. They seem to have had quite a history.
Very big history.
Yeah.
They've released their 10th album, The Sirens,
last year.
Literally last year. So they've had quite a few albums on their disposal. But there you go. Also a couple of singles.
And podcasts.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Good luck to them in their future.
Here comes a really good song.
Yes, you're right there.
Yes, this one.
Alright, we'll get rid of William from Wheelie Blogs in a minute.
Yeah. This one was excellent.
In my heart the beat's going tuk-tack-tack. Always out of light, there's no limit. Feels like there's no way back. Can you feel the rhythm in my heart? Well, there's quite a few good ones out here. Yeah. Feels like there's no way back.
My favourite Turkish Eurovision entry out of all of them.
What, better than Everywhere That I Can?
Yeah, I love that song. I actually think that one would have
It was extremely popular, but then again, she was a very popular artist herself.
Yes.
Very beautiful as well. Belgium Turkish, I should point out.
It was released on New Year's Eve.
Why New Year's Eve?
I don't know. Online through TRT International and on television.
Okay. Written by Hadise herself, along with Sinan Aksil and Stefan Fernandez, with the music composed by Akil. Song resembles previous winning entries, mainly resembling Every Way That I Can. I'm not a huge surprise whatsoever. Yeah, Doom Detect is literally the beating of the heart.
It was a controversy. When the music video of Doom Detect was leaked on the internet, it was labelled as being too erotic.
It was a little bit.
And was thought to be the reason why TRT did not release it. However, her teacher's manager, Sue Hayate, denied these claims and was quoted as saying TRT has no attitude or enforcement restricting the productivity of the artist, like it has never had to give up now.
Well, Buggy says he's never heard any of the Turkish entries before today. You have a bit now, albeit in 30-second segments.
Well, let's put it this way. Some of the ones from the 70s and 80s I haven't heard until now.
Well, I mean, you can see why they didn't do so well.
Yeah,
it's all I will say.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did very well. Have we got any information about the actual performance that they did itself? Probably not.
No.
But there you go. Other than the fact they got a lot of points. That's all I need to tell you. Did we give them 12 points or am I being dim?
I think we did, yeah.
Or was it Norway?
Don't know.
One of the two. Hadise... Oh, yeah, we've done that. Hadise herself...
Maybe we should do a video on that at some stage.
50 years of Eurovision.
Yeah.
Well, interesting enough, we never covered that over here. Instead, we did our own take on it called Boom Bang a Bang. But there you go.
Yeah.
Hadise...
We could also do the one we went to.
All that one?
Yes.
The 2015 edition.
Yes. Because I think it's still on YouTube.
It is. Hadise Achigosh. That's how you pronounce it. Or
She
Achigos.
also presented the Belgian X Factor.
Well, she's part Belgium.
Oh, right.
She's part Belgium.
And she had been a judge on the Turkish version of The Voice since 2011.
Yeah, unbelievable. But she originally gained fame in Belgium.
And she's had a very short marriage. I just noticed that. Married to 2022,
divorced 2022. Sorry.
Yeah.
Morocco's stream will be short. Yeah, no, we're not doing Morocco.
There's no point, they only had one song.
We'll probably only just cover one video as far as
I know.
Did a couple of other things, Fast Life and Caraman, Devise, etc. She did a bit of acting as well, and also philanthropy. Disa donated her time in support of the Schools Without Bullying campaign in Belgium during a press conference held by the organisation. Disa explained how, as a child, she was bullied for her clothes and even because of her origin. She explained she wanted to be part of the project because she loved children and had been a graduate herself. She understood how there was no place for bullying. Well, we'd all wish she had those wishes, is all I will say. Other than that, she was an absolutely beautiful woman.
And then another good entry.
Very good entry. We could be the same. Rock on, manga.
They were so good in that time. Why did they leave, man? They were so good, weren't they?
No, you're made for just one night. We could be the same. Although that means whoopsie. No, I don't want to do that. That being said, I do think the woman in the armour in the background was a little bit weird, if you ask me. But there you go. How did Manga lose to a German bird? I mean, it makes sense.
Yes.
You guys love each other, so I suppose one of you had to win. You know what I mean?
There is a lot of interactions between Turkish and German culture.
Well, that explains why they give each other 12 points every year.
Look at Mesut Ozil, for instance.
Yeah, that's true. Performed by a Turkish entry, held in Norway. There are 3 versions of it, by the way. One's called Brussels, which is the Eurovision version. Why Brussels when it was held in Oslo, Norway?
I don't know.
Istanbul, the single version, and Stockholm, the extended version. Throughout January, it was reported that Mango had entered an intense period in preparation for Eurovision, perfecting songs for submission. They officially submitted 3 songs, one of which was, of course, this one. It peaked in number 1 in Turkey, only 129 in the United Kingdom, of course. I mean, what do you think is better, honestly? We could be the same or Satellite.
Satellite.
I would say Satellite. Myself personally. Andorra never qualified for the final. We're not doing might do Andorra as a video.
Yeah, we might do it as a video.
It depends on who's voting for what. Obviously, got a long way off till then. As far manga themselves are concerned, I mean, history speaks for themselves. They are extremely popular as far as Turkish rock is concerned.
Yeah, probably the most successful rock act from Turkey.
Yeah, I have no idea why I'm Brussels either. If I'm honest with you, but there you go. Yeah, carry on.
They won awards at the MTV Awards by the looks of things.
Yeah, they won more awards than Lena did.
Yeah, interesting.
But there you go.
But yeah, in any other year it could have been a winner.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yes,
it could have been. Did it still? It won its semi-final.
Yes,
but don't knock it in regards to that. We would see information as to who gave it 12 points on the rest, but unfortunately we can't seem to see it thanks to Wikipedia. Why I did that, I do not know.
2011 failed to qualify. Oh God, I remember this one now.
Put it this way, anyone for Control C, Control V?
Yeah, and Gladiators.
And Gladiators, you're quite right. Live it up. It's virtually like Control C, Control V from last year, if you think about it.
Yeah, and it didn't qualify.
Don't wanna live it up.
Yeah, I remember this one.
I wanna live it up. To be fair, I didn't mind this one.
No.
But I'm not surprised it didn't do that well. It got 12.
We gave it a point.
We gave it a point. We got 12 from Albania, Azerbaijan, and 10 from San Marino. Bit peculiar, that one. But only 5 from Switzerland, 3 points from Georgia, 2 from Malta, and 1 from Russia. There you go. Yeah, consistent as far as its top picks for semi-final and final. Gave it 12 to Azerbaijan.
They gave us 6 points.
They gave Blue 6 points, they did.
Yes, yeah.
But then again, the televoters... overall 6 points.
Yes,
my apologies.
yeah.
Overall 6 points. But there you go. Give yourself a bird.
Yeah, but then again, they didn't do the televote and thing separately. Then did
no, they didn't. No. They just combined it all. You might as well mention. You said
it's a Turkish rock band formed in 1997.
But became popular in early 2006.
They failed to qualify, making it the first Turkish act to miss the final since the introduction of the semi-finals in 2004. Ouch.
Oof. Current members are Serkan Ozgen, Kutlu Ozmakin Kanikai, Uga Ontukt, and Dennis Aldemar. Alamdar, excuse me, one. They've had some past members, but still.
They've had a few songs.
Had a few songs and a few albums, but not much to write home about, especially after their failure.
Their last entry.
Yes, a very unusual entry to end this video, this live stream on, but there you go. I didn't mind this one.
It's sad that this was the last.
What a weird entry to end on.
Because I actually think they were going to withdraw in 2012, but because Azerbaijan hosted, they decided to go to that contest. Nah.
Well, it makes sense. Can Bonomo with Love Me Back?
Yeah.
Does jury duty in San Marino is a bit like being asked to do Eurovision? Yeah, well, all right, we mentioned San Marino before. Turkey participated this time around with Can Bonomo. It was selected internally. It did qualify 5th in its second semi-final. But as of to date, this has been the last Turkish entry.
As of 2023, this was the last Turkish entry.
But the country withdrew the following year. Absence has continued. But in the second semi-final, got 12 points from Malta, 10 from Macedonia, 8 from Bulgaria, 7 from France, Netherlands, and Sweden, 6 from Bosnia, Germany, and the UK, 3 from Georgia and Slovakia, 2 from Estonia and Ukraine, and 1 from Norway. And he got the only sole 12 points in the final from
Azerbaijan.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeet.
You got 10 points from Albania, 8 from Germany, Macedonia, Malta, and the Netherlands, 7 points from Belgium, Bulgaria, and Georgia, 6 points from Sweden, 5 points from France and San Marino, 4 points from Bosnia Herzegovina, 3 points Austria, Hungary, Romania, and Switzerland, 2 points from Denmark, and 1 point from Israel, Lithuania, and the UK.
Bit weird why I would do that. Only gave the eventual winners Only gave the eventual winners Sweden 6 points, and 12 they gave to
Azerbaijan.
the host, Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
God's sake.
Yeah.
But do you know what? This isn't a bad entry to end on. It'll be a little bit quirky, shall we say. But there,
that's Turkey in Eurovision.
Yeah. Oh, we're good.
What's your top 10?
Oh, do I have to pick a top 10? Let's go for the. Well, actually, we've got to speak about Can Bonomo first before we do a top 10. Actually, I've got to do a video on top 10 Turkish entries, but there you go. I mean, all right. So about Can Bonomo, I'm going to mention it. Born in Izmir, Turkey, to a how do you pronounce that? Sephardic Jewish family. Okay. Began his official career as a vocal productionist in Istanbul at the age of 17. After his musical career, began to write poetry and publish poetry books. First poetry book he publishes in 2014 called... I'm not going to pronounce that, sorry. But you can look it up on Wikipedia. And it was also his illustrations were published as well, fair enough. But there you go. Had a few singles and albums, but that's all she wrote. So my top 10.
Yeah.
I would put 10th possibly. There's quite a few to pick from. I'll probably put 10th Delhi from 2008.
Yeah.
9th. I'm trying to think here. So it's got one. No, not really a fan of that one. Probably 10th Delhi, 9th Shake It Up, Shake It Up. No, but I'll put Superstar 10 because it actually didn't do too bad. I quite like that one, to be fair. 9th Delhi, 8th Shake It Up, Shake It In. 7th probably For Real. Not too keen on that. 6th on Can Bonomo. Oh, mind you, there's quite a few other ones to go through, isn't there?
Yeah.
Mind you, I like Hayley back in the day, to be fair. That's probably not a bad effort. I'll tell you what, we'll make videos accordingly. Mon Zemel should represent the UK next year if he wins. He gets citizenship. My favourite song can be We Could Be the Same or For Real, according to Punk.
Mine is Doom Tech Tech.
Yours is Doom Tech Tech. I probably would say Doom Tech Tech as well. Either that or everywhere that I can is very close.
Yeah, they're both good songs.
They are both very good.
I'd say my top 10 would be between the one from 2003 and 2010.
Yeah, those would be the majority of them.
Yes, because those were brilliant entries.
They were indeed. Right, we're going to be in the live stream here. We've talked about Turkey. I will, of course, replace Turkey in the list now. The same 4 countries I had in the previous poll from last time are still there, but only one country will replace them. And that country replacing the Turkey in also Don Arctic and Dinelli are the best Turkish language songs I probably would have. I like the last one. I love a fun one. It is a fun one, to be fair. But yeah, replacing Turkey in the poll will be Ukraine. So you've got the choice of Ukraine, Italy. I'm trying to remember the 5 now. I'll bring back the poll.
Sweden was on there, wasn't it?
I'll bring back the poll.
I think Sweden was on it.
Yeah, you're right. I think it was. Community. Where are we? Yeah, so replacing Turkey will be Ukraine, and the other ones are Italy, Sweden, Serbia, and Estonia, along with Ukraine. So you got those 5 to choose from. I'll pop that as a post in a due course. Otherwise, this has been a live stream. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much once again for tuning in. We'll discuss on who we're going to be voting for next week. Whoever's going to be voting for. Though Serbia came very close as far as the vote is concerned, so it might be Serbia. But you never know. Ukraine might overtake it. You never know. Anyway, peace out. Love you lots, and see you in the next video live stream. Bye bye.